United States surpasses China in coronavirus cases, now leads the world.
Here's a summary of the article.
The United States has surpassed China as the world leader in cumulative coronavirus cases. At the time of writing, the U.S. has 81,332 cases of coronavirus, while China has 81,285, according to live statistics tabulated by Worldometers. China was able to sharply curtail cases by late February. In the meantime, while President Trump downplayed its threat to the average American, the coronavirus began to spread rapidly in the United States. The sharp rise in cases in the United States in February and March has caused the U.S. to eclipse the numbers of China. In comparison, South Korea, which had its first confirmed case the same day as the U.S., is averaging approximately 100 new cases a day over the last week. For weeks the president downplayed the virus, stating repeatedly that the number of cases would soon be close to zero, that all coronavirus patients were getting better, and that the Democrat Party was using it as a new hoax to damage him politically.
This post received a score of 94,087, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
My friend is an ob-gyn at one of NYC's hospitals. At this time, delivery rooms are restricted to mothers and one doctor. Relatives, including the father, are banned following an incident that exposed 50-plus staffers to the coronavirus. There is no PPE on hand, as all supplies are being directed to the emergency rooms. In short, take this seriously.
This is something that a lot of people are missing. Just because there's a pandemic doesn't mean that people stop needing medical care for other reasons. Just because you're young and healthy doesn't mean that you're immune to car accidents or household injuries or any other number of things people are hospitalized for. If you are currently pregnant, you're likely going to want to deliver in a well-equipped, well-staffed hospital. All of this gets displaced when something like the coronavirus is spreading.
Just wait till Florida's infections reaches its peak just as the first hurricane of the season heads for land. People think 2020 is going to be content with one disaster at a time? Buckle the fuck up.
Florida infections will peak as all the snowbirds head north for the summer.
And a whole other round kicks in for everyone up north. Great.
Yeah, we aren't happy with those snowbirds that came back here, parked overnight with their RVs and shopped per usual the next day. We are now fining people who don't self-isolate, and threatening jail time. And people up here keep saying, we're Canada, we don't have martial law, waiting for martial law to come into play. Thanks to the COVIDios it sucks, having to stay indoors, and it's becoming increasingly more frustrating the more time goes on and how few are taking this seriously. It's okay to take it seriously and not buy into the fear and panic, just stay the fuck home please.
For anyone interested, here is a great resource for the following. New York State is the only populated state testing on a large scale like South Korea. They alone account for 25% of the tests despite having 6% of the U.S. population. Populated at-risk states like California, Texas, and Florida are severely lagging. Edit, yes indeed, I wish this site had per capita test rates. Just keep in mind the US has about 6.5x the population of South Korea.
Oh man, those state testing numbers do not look good. You do not want a situation where we have more positive tests than negative tests. That is a clear sign that they are not testing enough and have not found a fraction of the real numbers.
It is kind of shocking. I'm in Nova Scotia, one of the last provinces hit in Canada, and our testing capacity has been bumped up to 200 per days. We're also a tiny province with limited resources. Somehow we're managing to test more effectively than a large number of U.S. states. I hope for the sake of everyone in the U.S. that your state governors take shit seriously and look out for you.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.